There we go. Good evening, everybody. So it is 7 o'clock. It's Sunday. Time for a new edition of Putting on the Glitz. My name is Christy. We sell $5 paparazzi jewelry. It's been 2 years now. A little over 2 years. So got quite an inventory behind me. Can you see it? Yeah, it's a lot. So make sure you leave your name when you come in so that we can put you in our drawing for a free piece of jewelry at the end of the show. Hi, Marjorie. You have a good weekend? We had a pretty good weekend. It was an interesting trip to New Jersey. New Jersey is always interesting, right? It's not boring anyway. I did send out invoices, so if you were due to have an invoice this past week, ending on Friday, that did go out. Yeah, busy? Yeah. What did you do this weekend, Marjorie? So it was kind of busy. We came back, what time did we get back? About 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And then today was pretty busy. And tomorrow's pretty busy. So it's kind of fun. Hi. Let's see, that's Carol over there. I had to look because Jane has one that's Pasadena something too. So Carol's over on Instagram. Got Marjorie and Mom on Facebook and YouTube. Nice to be back. Nice to be sleeping in my own bed. You know how it is. Even if the hotel has the most comfortable beds on earth, it's always so nice to be back in your own. So we're glad to be back here. You had an encouraging get-together. Oh, good. Ours is coming up this next weekend. So we are looking forward to that. We haven't had a picnic or a get-together, a big get-together for the last... It's 3 years now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Long time. So we're looking forward to having that. And of course the food. You know, you can't beat the food when we're all together, right? That's one thing we know how to do. We know how to do food. It didn't show up in your Facebook for some reason. It's on my business page on Facebook now. It's not on my personal page anymore, Carol. So maybe that's the reason. I removed all that stuff from my personal Facebook because I have the coffee on there. And I can't have both. Hi, Shannon. So it's on my business page. So if you're not following that business page on Facebook, make sure you're following that business page. Yeah, the food's always good, right? And you always wish you could eat more than you do. You probably already eat too much because everything's so good. I love potluck style dinners. So for a while they were doing themed type dinners. Hi, Violet. And I kind of feel like that cramped my style. The game's stressing Allison out. So I love having everybody just bring whatever they feel is like their best dish or what they're most comfortable with, because that's what I like to eat. I like to know what you do well. So what is your favorite thing to bring to a potluck? I have lots of favorites. I have lots of dessert favorites. I love to cook lasagna. Let's see, what else do I make for potlucks? The big Doritos taco salad, you know, especially if it's hot outside. The big Doritos taco salad is always good. Allison says chicken wing dip. Yum. Potato salad. Yeah, see, and I don't want somebody who's not good at potato salad making potato salad for a get-together. So I let everybody bring what they want, and then hopefully that is whatever is your best thing. Carol, you bring the funeral potatoes. You can come to my funeral anytime, Carol. I love those funeral potatoes. Yeah, the grape jelly meatballs. I love those too. They're so simple, but they are so good. My kids love those. So I had to learn how to make them, and they're not hard. Yeah, you can come to my funeral, Carol. Please bring your funeral potatoes and have them with the grape jelly meatballs. That will make my family extremely happy. All right, so tonight is just kind of a mishmash of a little bit of everything. Hi, Marlo. I just invited somebody to my funeral, so welcome. Anyway, you usually do desserts, but if you do a side, it's broccoli casserole. Oh, I love broccoli casserole. Do you do the one with the Ritz crackers crumbled up on top, Shannon? My grandma used to make that with the cheese and the broccoli, and then the Ritz, I know you probably know what I'm talking about. The Ritz crackers crumbled over the top, and it was so good. That was the only way I would eat broccoli for the longest time, is when my grandma made it, because it tastes good. Now I just eat broccoli. All right, so number 1 tonight, this is Spotlight Stunner. You can see I kind of have it tucked in. Let's see. Let me rearrange my shirt. Tucked into the V-neck of my shirt, and I do this when the necklace is kind of a lot for what I'm wearing, but I still like it. So this is a nice neutral necklace, but I tuck it into my V-neck to kind of, tone it down a little bit. So that's a good thing to do. If your necklaces are too big, you can put them behind your V-neck, whether it's a button-up shirt that has, the V with the buttons, or whether it's a V-neck t-shirt or something on that idea. So if there's a necklace you see that you really like, but it's a little bit much for you, this is a good way to wear it. Put a V-neck shirt or a button-up shirt over it. Just let this part that's in the V show. Now, on other outfits, I would let this whole thing show, but being that this is t-shirt, it's a little bit of overkill for that. So this is going to be number 1. This is Spotlight Stunner. It is actually our newest blockbuster. It came out at last year's convention. We don't get new blockbusters all that often, but they decided to make this a new blockbuster, and it is a steal for $5. So it has these white rhinestones, and they are point out, but they're not super sharp points. So, you're not going to hurt anybody with them. So this is Spotlight Stunner with all these white rhinestones. They're hanging in strands. Again, you can only see a few of them beneath my V-neck, which is okay with me. Kind of dresses up this little V area. The earrings that they come with are those white rhinestones as well. I don't have mine on because I upgraded them to the glitzy earrings. But these are Spotlight Stunner, and it is a blockbuster for $5. This is number 1. I have several of those in stock, and I can get more as needed. Our second one is these Glitzy by Association earrings, and I'm just going to take mine off because it's easier to show you. These are considered the white ones, so these are silver with white rhinestones. So round and rectangular rhinestones on a silver background. Love these because they put the rhinestones around this front curve and then inside the back curve, so that when people are looking at you, that's what they're seeing. They're seeing the front curve. They're seeing inside the back curve. So they get all your rhinestones without having them all the way around. Hi, Caroline. So this is just one of the combinations that is available. These are considered the white ones. They're white rhinestones on silver. So these are the Glitzy by Association hoops in white. They are number 2. And I usually keep those in stock as well because they are super popular. In fact, that's a lot of times how people get started with paparazzi, is wearing these hoops because they're such pretty hoops. All right, next up is another one that would go with these hoops if you wanted to. These are called prismatically polished, and it is in white. It is an elongated teardrop in white rhinestone. The earrings with it are these very delicate silver tassels. So you can see how shiny and sparkly they are. I love to wear them like that. Hi, Ruth. I have 3 of this one in stock. So this is the length. Let's see if I can turn this for Instagram. There we go. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar.
It's hard to see that on the white.
I know it is hard to see on the white, but there's nothing I can do about it. There we go. I turned it a little bit. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here to center chest. Yeah, white on white is not the easiest thing to see. So there we go. There's a good view of it. Prismatically polished in white, and we have 3 of these. This is number 3. That was not planned, but that's the way it goes. 3 of number 3. Violet says, hi, Max.
Hello, Violet.
All right, next up, we have red metallic beads. So red metallic beads, we have 4 layers of chain above that in differing gauges. I had to think about what that word was. Gauges of the chain. So we've got 4 different gauges of chain in layers above these red metallic beads. The earrings, red metallic beads as well. This is called One-Way Wall Street. And we have 3 of these. This is the length, so about 1/2 inch below that collar. Got about 1/2 inch there. And you can see this is hanging down to center chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down here right on the bust. So right down about here. This one is One-Way Wall Street. And we have 3 of these. This one is number 4 tonight. Number 4. All right, let's do a longer one. This one will be a little easier to show up. Plus, it goes with the outfit. So Jade will actually be matching tonight. She'll be color coordinated. She'll be so proud. This is Sea Glass Wanderer in black. So this is a longer one. These are matte beads, and they kind of feel like they have that rubbery texture. So they're kind of soft. They're not squishy, but they're soft. We have the hammered silver rings. And then we've also got some hammered silver plates or discs in between to add some extra interest. And then our earrings are those black beads in that matte finish as well. On a fishhook back, this is the length. So you can see it's going down into this gray area. So it is below mid-abdomen. Mid-abdomen's about here. So going down toward the belly button level with the 2-inch extension, it's going to be more toward the lower belly area. So we have Sea Glass Wanderer in black, and I have 2 of these. A nice neutral. This one is number 5. Number 5 for Sea Glass Wanderer. All right, let's see. We've got 8 people here. Make sure you guys all said hello when you came in so that we can put you in that drawing. To answer, let us find a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's a pretty good one, and all of you should be pretty familiar with this one. So out of 5 answers, let's go with number 4. Name something you don't want to run over with a vacuum. Something you don't want to run over with a vacuum. What are we not running over with the vacuum? Jewelry. Jewelry is a bad idea, yes. That was not on the list, though. Cat was number 1. So Violet's not running over her cat. The cord, number 2. And I have shredded a couple cords that way. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I saw Ruth, you said hello. Just if you haven't said hello, make sure you do. Rocks. Coins. Coins were number 4. So that was Ruth. A mothball. Ooh, that would probably stink for days, right, Marlo? Your foot, socks, string. String is also bad. They did not put that on this list, but string is bad. Rocks, also bad. Not on the list. Let's see. Jack, the cords, jewelry. I'm making sure I got all of them. Your toe. That would hurt. I actually had a friend whose son got a burn from the vacuum because put his arm down there and the rotor brush caught it. Very painful. Not socks. So we got the cat, we got the cord, we got the coins. What else do you not want to run over with your vacuum? It's okay if we don't get all of them. I'll tell you the answers. Money. Money was, I think it was in with those coins.
Somebody win already?
Yeah. Ruth did. Liquid. Oh, liquid, yes, would be terrible. That's not good for your vacuum. Ooh, Legos. Yeah, Legos are also bad. Blankets. Okay, none of those were on here. They're all good. Think screws. Oh, that's so close, Ruth. And I have run over screws with my vacuum. Not my bathroom. Run over screws with the vacuum, and it just kind of you hear this horrible noise for a while, and then they spit them back out. Nails. Nails was number 5. And the other one was marbles. I'm not quite sure who's sucking up marbles with their vacuum cleaner, but in case you needed that reminder, that is not recommended. So marbles was number 3. But yeah, the nails or the screws make just this god-awful noise when you suck them up with that beater bar, and then they just spit it back out, which is just as dangerous as sucking them up, but spits them back out at you. So I recommend that you not do that. I've done it a few times recently. All right, this next one is called Interstellar Royal in copper. So this is the bright, shiny copper. We have a teardrop rhinestone. It is sort of based in that copper color, but as you can see, it is very iridescent, so it shows those different colors. The earrings are the delicate tassels. That's so delicate that these two wrapped around each other. There we go. So the delicate copper tassels. I have about 4 of these left. So I haven't updated the number on it, but there's about 4 left. Let's see. Get you in there for Instagram, get you in there for Facebook. I know it's really hard to see this, but this gives you an idea of the length. So it is in the upper chest. It's about a 1/4 inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, the bottom of it is going to hang down to mid chest. So right about here. I wish there was a way to like get it out of the glare. There we go. That's closer. But it still doesn't show you what it looks like. So this one is Interstellar Royal. This one is in that bright, shiny copper, like a new penny. And we have a few of these left. So this one is number 6 tonight. Number 6. Let's see if we can find something that is going to show up a little bit better against this white top. I'm going to have to change her top. I told you I was going to anyway. So I need to change her top next time. Because that white just seems to really glare. All right, this one is called Heartbreakingly Blingy. This one is in black. So this is the black metal. The black metal puffy heart. So you can kind of see that. With the white rhinestones on the front. And then it has the larger gauge chain with it. And our earrings are those white rhinestones in the black metal frame. I have 3 of this one left. This one is about 1/2 inch below that collar. Look at that. You can actually see that one. Mostly. With the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down here. So that heart is going to be right about here between my fingers. So the bottom of it is going to be just above the bust. This one is Heartbreakingly Blingy in black. This one is number 7. Number 7. All right, this one, I have an earrings and a necklace that go together, or that match each other. So I'm going to show them separately. This is the necklace. It is kind of a mid-length, so I put it with the long because it goes below the bust. But this is mid-length. This is called Tower of Transcendence in pink. We start with a light pink at the top, go toward the darker pink at the bottom. So it's the ombre style from light to dark with pink rhinestones. The earrings that come with it are the darker pink rhinestones. Hopefully you can see that. That is the color that's on the bottom. This is the length. So you can see why I put it with the long necklaces. It is right here below the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down to mid-abdomen. So about that length. It's a long, narrow pendant on this with the different pink rhinestones in it. So this one's called Tower of Transcendence in pink. I have 2 of these, and it is number 8. I love the ombre too, Violet. I like that they put a couple different colors in there because that means you can match it to different outfits, different tops, you know, different dresses. It doesn't have to be exactly the same shade of pink, and you've got a couple shades in there, so it means you can wear them with more than one thing. And the earrings. I was going to pull these out because I also have 2 pairs of these left. These are also ombre in pink. These are a pair of hoops. You can see they are slightly, I'm going to call them slightly not round. So they're slightly not round. They're not really another shape. These are called somewhere over the ombre. They actually start with the dark pink at the top, which is the reverse of the necklace, go down to the lighter pink in rhinestones on that silver background. This is the length and size. So very close to what these glitzy earrings are, but a little bit narrower. So these would make a nice upgrade earring for that necklace, somewhere over the ombre in pink. We have 2 of these. They are number 9. All right. And then number 10. And these came to mind because I was looking through my stuff this morning. I had the ear crawlers with the black metal and the white rhinestones, and I couldn't find anything to wear them with. Number 9 to Carol. So this is a good one. These are black metal with the white rhinestones. This is called Starlit Socials. I have 3 of these available. So you can see they're the black frame. I can roll that over in my hand. With the white rhinestones set in the front. And then the earrings are the same pieces. The white rhinestones with that black frame and the black fishhook back. I have 2 of these. So this would have been good had I been able to find it this morning. Then I wore my choker instead. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down just above center chest. So it's not quite going to go to center chest. It's going to be about this level. So this one is Starlit Socials. Starlit Socials in black. And it is number 10. And I like to show that one because a lot of times our black metal comes with those hematite rhinestones in them. That is like the charcoal or the dark gray color. So not a lot of them have the white rhinestones in them. So that pair does, or that set does. Black metal with the white rhinestones. All right. Let's see. This one has 6 answers. Let's do this survey question. 6 answers. Let's go with number 4 on this one too. Name something you'd see in a person's closet that would tell you they live in a cold climate. Something you see in a person's closet that tells you they live in a cold climate. Sweaters. Sweaters was number 2. A parka or a coat was number 5. Ooh, snowshoes wasn't on there, but that's a good guess. Boots. Boots also wasn't on there. I don't know how they missed that one. Gotta have boots if you live in a cold climate, right? You don't want frostbite on those toes. Scarves was number 6, Carol. Hats or caps, that was number 3. Mittens wasn't on there. I guess they figured those aren't in the closet, but mine are. So not mittens or gloves, not scarves. Scarves was number 6. What else might you see in a closet that leads you to believe the person lives in a cold climate? You don't even have to see their weather channel. You know. Beanies. Beanies are another good one. I think that probably fell under caps. That was number 3. Hats as well. A vest. Vests are always good. They were not on the list either. Obviously, the people that were guessing did not actually live in a cold climate. Turtlenecks. Turtlenecks are always good to keep that. I lived in Wyoming. You had to keep the wind out. So it wasn't so much the cold, but the wind. And you wanted to keep something around your neck to keep that out. Turtlenecks, Uggs, snowsuits. We still haven't gotten it. It's something else that goes on your head. Something else that goes on your head that's not a cap or a hat or a beanie, but would keep you warm. What else goes on your head? I don't know why my Instagram just flickered, but okay. Earmuffs. Earmuffs were it, Caroline. Earmuffs were number 4. Keep your ears warm. My daughter says she needs a nose warmer, so it's kind of like she needs earmuffs, but for her nose, because the tip of her nose is always ice cold, and she doesn't like that. Let's see. I think we got just about everything else. Number 1 was sweatshirts. So more like a hoodie or the pullover sweatshirt type thing instead of sweaters. You too, Mom? It must run in the family. You guys have cold noses. My nose is never cold. Actually, none of me is ever cold. But
Your feet.
my feet are cold. Max says my feet are cold. I guess I kind of do. That's what he's there for, right? A foot warmer. I put my feet on him, and he warms them up. I know. It's a perk of married life. What can I say? All right, these would also go with those ombre earrings in case you're looking for a necklace for these. This is called See You Around in pink. I'm trying to show you. These have kind of that mother of pearl look to the little pieces. This is in a clear acrylic rectangular frame with the silver around the outside. So again, we have the same pink colors that are in the earrings or in the other necklace. The tassels are your earrings. This one we have 3 of. This one I feel like is really hard to show because it doesn't show up as good as it does in person. This one is about 1/2 inch below the collar. And you can see it went completely white back here. Let's see, can I pull you closer and make you come in? Move my chair to the side. There we go. Maybe we just need to move her closer. I'll just sit here. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit to that center chest. So right about here. This one is called See You Around. And it is in pink. That was number 3. No, 3 of them available. Number 11. Max, why didn't you fix me? Not number 3. 3 available. I get the numbers mixed up. So, number 11, 3 available. We'll get it eventually. So, I know I had a recorded show on Friday night because we were in New Jersey delivering an awning. So, I appreciate those of you who came out and supported the show anyway. And those of you who did so will all receive a free piece just for coming out and supporting the show because I appreciate it. So this one, you can still shop from the replay if you would like to. It is still up. It was a blue night, so everything blue. This next one is called Reimagined Romance in silver.
Reimagined?
Yes, Reimagined Romance. Let's see, this is kind of a hammered heart. I like this one because it has that toggle clasp in the front. It's a little bit longer than our other toggle clasp, but this has the toggle clasp in the front. So if you have trouble putting on your own necklaces, I know those lobster clasps can be really hard, especially if you don't have good, strong fingernails. So if you have to put it on by yourself, this is a good one. The earrings, also those silver tassels. So we don't have an extension with the toggle clasp, but this one is pretty nice and long anyway. We come down to the bust here. So you can't extend it, but it has a nice long chain anyway. And we have 2 of these. And I try to keep these just for people who have trouble fastening those other clasps. This is called Reimagined Romance in silver. It is a good length, right? Number 12. So you're not even going to miss the extension because they made it a nice length anyway. And I like that they do it that way. Number 13. Had to look and see where we were. This one is called Seaside Season in black. So we have a black background, has a little multicolored mother of pearl type, I want to call them little shards or little speckles in there. Hi, Linda. And then we have the silver tassels coming off the bottom, and the earrings also the silver tassels. This is the length. So it's right here, about an inch below the bust. Starts right here with that pendant. And our tassels run all the way down through just above that belly button. And with the 2-inch extension, it sits right here around the belly button. Joanne said hello. Hello, Joanne. So this is Seaside Season in black. We have 2 of these available. It is number 13. I do still have one of these that is in the brown. It's like a milk chocolate brown background. Same little pieces in it, but just that different background. Hi, Terry. So if you're interested in the brown one, I do still have one. All right, next up, Knotted Keepsake. Okay, Joanne's your mom. Hi, Mom. I like to show this one because that brass is very popular during the fall season because it goes with all our fall colors. That kind of a darker antiqued look. And then this pink really brightens things up. So we've got light pink and hot pink beads along with the brass and the wood. So this is like a tassel necklace. We have that brass disc up here. Got the beads above and then below on the tassels as well. The earrings are the wooden and pink beads on a fishhook back. This is the length. So our beads start right here at the bust. That leaf going down here just above belly button length. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to be right down here. So this one is Knotted Keepsake. In pink, I have 2 of these remaining. And it is going to be number 14. Number 15. Number 15 is multicolored, but it also has all those fall colors in it. So we have the olive green, the tan, and that rusty kind of orange, along with these wavy silver discs. So this is 3 lengths. We also have the espresso wood beads up here. So lots of natural materials in this necklace with the rock and the wooden beads. The earrings are those rusty orange pebbles on a fishhook back. This is the length. So sitting just below center chest, so right above the bust and right on the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right below the bust with that last layer. I have 3 of these. This is called Plains Paradise. And it is in multi. This one is number 15. All right, so that makes it time for another question. Let's see what we've got. All right, this one has 4 answers. Let's channel your inner farmer. Can you channel your inner farmer? We're going to take answer number 2 out of 4 on this one. Name something that is disastrous for crops. Something that is disastrous for crops. Answer number 2 out of 4. Drought was number 3. Hail was number 1. Very destructive. Grasshoppers, well, it was insects, so I guess we can go with grasshoppers or locusts. That was number 2. So Carol looks like she got locusts in first. Not too much rain, not flooding, not tornado. What was the other one? There's one more. What else would be disastrous for a crop? Not insects, not hail, not drought. One more thing. Sometimes I get it early. Yes, the frost or the cold. Really, really bad for stuff. Sometimes it catches those flowers. We've had that happen in the springtime down here because we live in North Carolina. And so sometimes we get a late frost in the spring and it's already been so warm that everything has started to kind of bud out. And we get that late frost and it kills all the buds. We've had that happen a few different times in the springtime. Twisters definitely would be devastating. All right, so Carol got that one with locusts. So we're counting the insects. Let's go on to number 16. Number 16, this is also a hammered metal. This is the, it's regularly hammered, so I call it, it's almost like an animal print in hammered. This is called Keeping It Relic in silver. We have 3 of these. These are square-shaped silver pieces with that hammering. And then the earrings are also the squares. They are set on point on a fishhook back. This is the length. So we're about, let's see, 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to center chest. So right about here. 3 of these, Keeping It Relic in silver. This one is number 16. Number 16. Let me think. I was going to tell you something. Oh, it's a new invoice period. So those of you who have not gotten your invoices, means you either didn't have enough for last week. If you only had one piece, I carried it over to this week so that you can save on shipping. Or let me know if you think you should have gotten an invoice and you didn't, because sometimes they do get lost in the email. All right, this one is called Timeless Trio in gold. So we have 3 circles with the tone-on-tone gold rhinestones. So this is set in gold, and it has the gold-colored rhinestones as well. These are not white rhinestones. The earrings, also those tone-on-tone gold rhinestones. I've got 3 of these available, and then it's a longer necklace. So a more delicate, longer necklace. This one is hanging in the mid-abdomen area. That's a little bit better. With the 2-inch extension, hanging down to what this gray bar would be, just above the belly button. So this one is Timeless Trio. And it is in gold. Hi, Marlo. Welcome back. 3 of these, number 17 for Timeless Trio.
Marlo, is she out of breath from running?
Are you out of breath from running? Max wants to know. So I had to let you know. I do know that you're in the step bet. So did you literally run to the store to get your steps? Because I feel like that's a little overachieving. And you're just trying to make me look bad now. Because I have not that many steps. I probably need to run to the store and back. I'm just kidding. It's fine. You're going to beat me anyway. All right. This is called Luck of the West in white. Let me see if I can hang this symmetrically. It's a little crooked in the tag. So this one originally came out in blue. Now we have it in white. We have the little horseshoe in the center, little white beads. And I call these fans on the bottom of it because it kind of fans out from there. And then we have the textured silver beads on this one. The earrings, you did not really run. She pushed the cart with one hand. Been there, done that. So the earrings are the white crackle ovals. Let's see. I'm going to have to adjust her again. She's always like trying to get out of the picture. I don't know what she's doing here. She doesn't like the attention. This one sits right up at the collar. So you can see that one hanging just below her collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is still going to be an upper chest necklace. So it'll be up about halfway to center chest. This one we have 3 of. It is called Luck of the West. And it is going to be number 18. Number 18. All right. Let's see what else I've got up my sleeve. I mean, on my thing over here. I have to be careful how I get these off of here because I don't want to pull them off accidentally. This one is called Self-Discovery in multi. So we have the dot motif on these discs. These are silver and antiqued brass discs alternating with each other. Earrings are the smaller silver discs with that same dot motif. I just have one of these. It came in as an exclusive. I do just have one. This one's hanging just below the collar and with the 2-inch extension hanging just above center chest right here. So Self-Discovery in multi. We just have one of these. It is number 19. Number 19. And number 20. I have to get this one out from in front of it. There we go. They're a little hard to get to. Number 20. These are called Dallas Debutante in gold. So I'm thinking that they were comparing these to horseshoes up here when they said Dallas Debutante. They kind of look like little white rhinestone horseshoes set in the gold. And then we have the snake type or cord type tassel coming down from there. These are a post earring, and the post is right in the top of that horseshoe. This is the length and size. So we have one pair of these. Dallas Debutante is number 20. All right. So let's ask another question. Let's see. What do we have that is good? I have so many questions. Not all of them are good questions. Let's try this one. Let's see what you come up with. There is 5 answers on this one. Let's go with number 5. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in the title. Besides Family Feud, name a TV show with family in the title. Family Guy was number 4. All in the Family was number 3. Addams Family, you got it, Caroline. Addams Family, and we always tease Max about being, what is that they call the hand, Max?
Mm-hmm.
You're the hand guy. Just the hand.
I don't know.
Isn't that from Addams Family? I don't remember.
I think so.
Family Ties was number 1, Violet. Family Ties. Let's see. Family Ties, All in the Family. Yes, Thing, Carol. Thank you. I just could not think of the name of it. And we tease him all the time about it, and I couldn't remember. So we got Family Ties. We got All in the Family. We got Family Guy. We have Addams Family. What other, and I used to watch this all the time, in the 90s. Has family in the title. In fact, it's the first word in the title. Family. You know, the guy with the short pants. Family Matters. You got it, Violet. That was the other one. Family Matters was the other one.
Did I do that?
Yes, did I do that? And the answer around here is yes, you did, actually. Yeah, everybody got Family Matters after that. Steve Urkel, right? Or Stefan, depending on which show you were watching. All right, this one is called Pardon My Fabulous. This one is set in gold, has abstract shaped pearly white beads. So these are those creamy colored pearly beads, but they're in an abstract or in a regular shape. And then we have one gold one. Same sort of shape, but a different finish. And we have it on a gold chain. The earrings are also the white pearly beads on a goldfish's back. We did just get one of these as well. This is the length. So going down to about mid-abdomen, maybe just a little bit lower. With the 2-inch extension going down into this gray area, which is just above that belly button. So in the upper lower abdomen, if that makes any sense. So the lower abdomen, but the upper part of it between your mid-abdomen and your belly button. You also could shorten this one a little bit by just fastening into that chain. You could pull it up just below your bust. So one of these available as well. This is Pardon My Fabulous in gold. And it is number 21. Number 22. I loved the blue color in this one. Oops. Hook just fell. Love the blue color in this one. Of course, I kind of like this blue color anyway. It's a little bit of a teal blue. These are semi-transparent beads in a triangular shape. This is called Tenaciously Tangy in blue. And if it's not showing up quite right on your screen, this is more of a teal blue. So not green, but has that little hint of green to it. Isn't it pretty, Marlo? So I know you have the blue earrings, the leafy ones that kind of go down. This is that color blue. This has silver accents. Our earrings, also those little blue triangles. I did also just get one of these in blue. I have it in pink as well, but just one in the blue, hanging right there along collar line with the 2-inch extension. Still going to be in the upper chest. So right about there. This one is Tenaciously Tangy in blue. And it is number 22. And I did not mean that to rhyme. It just was a happy accident. Max is no longer taking jewelry from me. He's done for the night.
No, that's just.
I have to pick on him because, you know.
I'm trying to multitask.
It's part of the agreement. Marlo wants number 22, so that one is yours, Marlo. This one is called Radical Refinery in red. It is a longer necklace. This has a curved disc, so I'm trying to show you the curve, and it kind of has those brush strokes in it for texture. Right down the center, we have red beads, kind of a dark red, and then the tassel below. The earrings, silver tassel as well on a fishhook back. Also just one of these. This one hangs just above center abdomen. So center would be right about here. But then our tassel hangs down to just above the belly button. And with the 2-inch extension, going to hang down around belly button area or covering the belly button. This one has large length, but because it is not sliding, you can pull it up about this much before you're going to be able to see that lobster clasp around the side of your neck. So you can pull it up about that much if you'd like to shorten it. This one is called Radical Refinery. And it is in red. It's a dark red. This one is number 23. 23. You can go ahead and draw that. I forgot to tell you that. Let's see. I'm going to separate these. Number 24. I have a choker length necklace, although I consider this to be a little longer than choker. This is called Princess Prominence in gold. So we're set in gold with the rhinestones. Let me see if we can get a close-up of those rhinestones. So it's like a round rhinestone, and then it is surrounded by little white rhinestones, kind of giving it a teardrop appearance, and also little white rhinestones in the chain. The earrings is same little pieces that look like the teardrop. This is a good one to layer, or if you just want something short. So this is the length of it. Like I said, a little bit longer to me than choker, because choker I consider up here, but it's laying along the collarbones. With the extension, because we have extra extension on the chokers, it is going to come down about here. So it's still going to be very much an upper chest necklace, like probably right where my top layer is sitting on my necklace. But this one we have 3 of. It is called Princess Prominence, and it is in gold. It's number 24. I tried to escape. We're not letting it go that easy. And then, just in case you wanted to upgrade the earrings to that, these are cute. They're a little teardrop-shaped white rhinestone. Then up here we have the round rhinestone with a halo of rhinestones around it. These are also set in gold, so they would coordinate with that necklace. This is the length and size. And we have Graceful Glimmer in gold. We have 2 pairs of these. They are number 25. So there you go, Max. That is number 25.
Put all the names down.
Oh, you didn't get all the names down?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to put them on the other thing. I got the names.
Well, bear with us for just a second while he gets that drawing done. New invoice period did start today, so this will be a totally new invoice from last week. I think there was only a couple that needed to go out yesterday or today. So check your email box if you think you should have gotten one. Otherwise, we're starting a new invoice period today, so we're combining your orders for shipping if you only have 1 piece. And we'll be back on Wednesday. We have some new stuff coming in. I was trying to check the shipping, the tracking on those. I think they're going to be in by Wednesday, both boxes. So we'll have some new things for Wednesday night, 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be back with new things then. Marlo, you are our winner tonight. So you're going to get a free piece of jewelry this week. And those who were on the Friday night recorded show, you also are getting a free piece of jewelry just for being there and supporting us. We appreciate it. No, circumstances don't always allow us to be live in person. And so we've had to record a few shows, and we really appreciate it when you guys come out and support those shows. So everyone who commented on Friday night's show when it was playing, I think there was only a few of you, we'll get a free piece of jewelry for supporting us. We appreciate it. So we're going to be back Wednesday, and we hope to see you then. You guys have a great beginning of the week. Hopefully it's a less busy week than it was last week, because last week was kind of a train wreck, let's be honest. So hopefully it'll be better this week. All right, you guys have fun. We'll see you in a few days. Wednesday, 5:00. Good night.